Hey everyone, welcome back to PlaycrastiNation, population 361, and welcome back to the next episode of the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. I pressed enter too quickly and it threw off my whole mojo there. Today we're continuing our random hard mode streaks. If you guys skipped the last episode like I advised, you're pretty smart. We got a Judas? Cain. I didn't show the seed on the last run. What am I doing? I'm sure I paused at some point, right? Oh, I don't think I did. I'm pretty sure I didn't show the seed. Oh, I'm so sorry. DN9B PP8R. You know what? I'm gonna make up for it by reading it twice. DN9B PP8R. There you go. Now you can pretend that I didn't forget to do the last one, and we'll be fine. I said I was going to go watch the World Series after the last one. I am not doing that. Instead, I'm playing another run because the last one was so quick. It was so quick and easy. We played as Azazel and found the D100, and really the rest is history. At that point, you just reroll yourself into the greatest run of all time, and you win. We became Guppy. We had like 15 damage. We had less than normal tears. We had cracked crown. It was just wonderful altogether. We fought Mega Satan. Today we're starting as Cain, who starts with 2 HP, but a little bit more than standard damage. So I appreciate that aspect of him, the increased damage. It's pretty nice. But the 2 HP is a little bit scary. We do have a Tinted Rock here, so if we can get a bomb, we have 2 possible uses for bombs that both are kind of tickling my fancy, if you will. And I don't usually let people tickle that. Oh, God. Obviously, the fulcrum here, or what do you want to call it? The catalyst is actually getting those bombs. Petrified Poop is great, but is it better than... Petrified Poop is great, but is it better than Twisted, what's it called? Master of Unlocking, and he's pulling your strings. I also apologize if I'm like, I said I wasn't going to watch the World Series, but I do have the live play-by-play pulled up on my phone just to keep me updated. It is currently the top of the 8th, with the Dodgers losing 5-1. Really? All right. The game wants it. We'll continue doing crazy reroll runs. And this is actually, I kind of complained last time about, oh, we were Cain, so unfortunately it's not a great, or we were Azazel, so it's not a great for the rerolls, I should say, because you can't really get that crazy with Azazel's Brimstone. Hopefully in this one, we can get to something actually crazy with Cain. Now, don't like this room, like at all, so hopefully it rewards us with a bomb. Okay, that was bad. Hopefully it rewards us with a bomb for completing its awfulness. There we got a key at the very least, which we already had one, I'm just now noticing. So we can also visit the shop, and because of Petrified Poop, we do have over 5 cents, which, you know, ideally probably we would use to get an arcade on the next floor. All right, very funny. But we can also use the 5 cents to buy a bomb if we want to, and if one's available. What's with the freaking big rooms? This guy might pay out with a bomb. Let's hope. Cross your fingers. Cross your fingers. You didn't cross them, did you? After I asked you to? You didn't? Understandable. I also wouldn't if some random stranger on the internet told me to do that, because I'd probably think he was doing something weird with my butt. Okay, let's finish this guy and head over to the boss fight, or do we want to do another key? They're pretty much pushing me towards that, they're pretty much pushing me towards, well, one, the edge, but they're also pushing me towards heading into the shop. Did we go I don't think we've gone left yet, so we'll take a look in here. We have another Tinted Rock in here. We should try and use the bomb spiders to... So, like, leave one alive. So kill one bomb spider, and then focus on these other spiders. Don't shoot the bomb spider. It's a ticking time bomb. It's a ticking time bomb. We want him to be, like, right here. Right here. Right here. Hello. Okay. Not ideal. Let's try this again. Huh? 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 It's a little tricky. Oh, yes! Oh, of course. But we do get a bomb from it, so all's well that ends well. And we actually have enough money now that we can buy a bomb from our shop, at least check if there's a bomb in there. And even if there is, we could still have 5 cents left over for the next floor. That's a good situation. Let's blow up this rock here. Hope for small rock, because I love me some damage. Man, good thing we got so many keys, but these are not great uses for our bombs. And in here, we have present. If we can get 2 more pennies... This is like the complete opposite of the last one. The last one was so quick and easy, and this one's way more like... taking my time. Everybody's doing a time. We have the room with all the fires. We could go shoot all the fires. It's like a long waste of time, but if you would think we would get 2 pennies from this room, right? I don't know the percentage chance that a fire contains a penny, but you would think there would be 2 in here. There could be at the very least. It's now physically impossible. And I don't see any more poop, unfortunately, so... as much as I would love present, it doesn't look like we're gonna get a chance to buy it, which is a shame. I mean, honestly, it's just picking up an item that we're gonna reroll with the D4 eventually anyway, and there was no bomb in here, correct? I didn't see one. No. We might buy a Spirit Heart before we leave this floor. If we get, like, Pageant Boy from... Is there any fires in this room? No. If we get like Pageant Boy or something from the boss fight, Pageant Boy would honestly be great. It would allow us to buy the present, and we get to keep the item. Like, items like that are fantastic that give you things that you get to keep after the reroll. So, like, something like Magic Mushroom, it's a shame when you reroll it because, now correct me if I'm wrong, you don't keep the damage upgrade that you get. As soon as Magic Mushroom's gone, it's gone. However, something like Squeezy, or any HP upgrade for that matter, doesn't even necessarily have to drop the HP onto the ground. Anytime you get an HP, if you get Abaddon and you get 6 black hearts, you keep the 6 black hearts even after Abaddon is gone. So something like that you can cash in on, I mean, you lose the damage upgrade from Abaddon, but like, just look at Rosary. You get 3 Spirit Hearts from Rosary. You still get to reroll that thing into something else, and that is pretty choice for me. We'll take the dog biscuit here. I mean, I don't mind... Like, I'm going to go ahead and use the D4 here because it could give us bombs. It did not. It gave us Magic 8-Ball, which gives us the World card, and we get an Attack Fly. I don't think we can access that anyway. I don't think there's anything we can do here. Let's buy a Spirit Heart and go. Man, I really wish we could somehow do something else here. I feel like maybe if we would have like used a bomb on a secret room instead, maybe we could have gotten more out of this floor, but we've been here for 6.5 minutes, so that's long enough if you ask me. Let's head to the next floor. I usually, like I said, kind of save up my D4 charges because I like to reroll late in the game and get a ton of crazy items and get weird synergies. Did you hear that squeak? I don't really know what that was. But we're at the point now in the run where, you know, with only 2 items, and with those 2 items not being great, you don't hurt yourself really by re-rolling, at least until you get something decent, you know. We get Joker card. Oh, it is a Joker card. Would you look at that? Pop the World card. We'll hold on to the Joker. Same conundrum again this floor. We just really want a bomb because we have another Tinted Rock to access. So hopefully... we can get that. At the very least, we'll be able to get into our item room. Item rooms are typically more valuable anyway, so we could be happy about going in here and getting Gimpy. I actually am pretty happy about Gimpy. And we don't have an arcade, unfortunately. Gimpy's a pretty good item. I think the correct play here is to rush the boss attempt. I think you go as quickly as you can and you try to fight this boss. That way we can try to get an item from the Deal with the Devil, and then, like I said, we're early on enough, and we don't have any game-winning items right now, because that's the thing that stinks, is that, you know, if you, like, you have, like, 3 items, and you reroll, and you get, like, Monstro's Lung, Proptosis, Polyphemus, and you're doing 150 damage. Well, then you're like, well, shoot, now I don't want to reroll for the rest of the run, because look what I had, you know? Would have been insane. We'll take Latchkey. This is one of those. You lose the luck upgrade, I'm pretty sure, but everything else you get to keep. And we'll take both of these, I suppose, because they can be re-rolled. Should be fine. Let's visit the Curse Room. I wish... it stinks. Empty Vessel's a great item, but still, none of these are, I would consider game-winning. But, like, now with 6 items, the scary thing is Black Bean is bad. With 6 items... it doesn't really do much for us either, although it is a bomb technically, so we can use it as a bomb. With 6 items, if you get a run like that, it's like, well, shoot, I only got 1 use out of the D4, and I wish I would have gotten something a little bit crazier, like you get something powerful. So, like, from that perspective, you'd rather save until you have, like, 20 items, and then get all of those items, plus technology, plus brimstone, plus, you know, blah, 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 and then you end up with something nuts. That's the ideal scenario, but, you know, things don't always work out. It's something you got to realize in life. It's something I need to get better at realizing in life. I don't know why I'm saying that. Nothing really that bad has happened to me in the past while, so it's all right. Well, except for that damage. That's pretty bad damage, they would say. Now, there's a bomb as well, which is good. Now, we may start... I wish I would have picked up the bomb before I came in here. Am I literally going to leave, grab the bomb, come back in, and blow that up? You freaking know I am. And we just got a Gimpy payout, so that's great. Please blow... Second I pushed it away a little bit, even slightly. The second I pushed it, I was like, looks like it could be out of range now. Can we hit this without taking damage? Yes. And we get a bomb. Am I gonna go back again? No, I did not want to pick up the battery charge for that. May as well get some use out of it and get our secret room, but that was okay. Well, you know what? Paid for itself. We're fine. Let's use the D4. We get Mom's Knife. See, here's the problem now, is you go, well, Mom's Knife could carry us for a while. It's crazy good item, and it could easily carry us for most of the rest of the run. And that's a fact. It could. But then you're like, well, but I want to keep using the D4, so what's the point in having the D4 if I'm not going to use it? I will blow up this chest now. And we'll continue along. What I will probably do... Okay, we'll take the HP. And it's a free reroll target. So I think now we will use the strategy of collect as many items as you can. And once you've collected those items, then we'll reroll to something big. So we have a run right now in Mom's Knife that can honestly probably... Like, we could probably go so quick through the rest of this. Kind of like the last one. We could probably make it to Boss Rush. And the thought of that intrigues me. We get a Krampus fight here. Yes, I should have held on to the Joker card and waited to see if we got one naturally. Yeah, I got impatient. All this talk of going fast. Well, it's also the reason why I forgot to show the seed last time, because I saw Azazel and was like, ooh, speed run. But shouldn't have to worry too much about this. I mean, if they're going to keep giving me these chests, I'm going to open them because Guppy has the opportunity of being in there. And like, oh, we have Relic. Okay, this is... Like, we could probably win the entire game with this run right here, but we have the D4, so I promise, stick around. We're gonna get interesting with this one, and we're gonna try to get some runs that, you know, are maybe so crazy they kill us. That's the ultimate hope, is that you get something that's so crazy, you know, Palpatine style, unlimited power. Except for that unlimited power can come back to bite ya, as Palpatine learned when he got a dog. Okay. I don't really know what that joke is even supposed to be. He named his dog Unlimited Power, perhaps. And he was actually in that scene calling for his Pomeranian. But, you know, with George Lucas, anything's possible. But let's be honest, I don't think even the writing would be that bad. By the way, guys, new Star Wars comes out in like a month and a half. Who is excited for it? If you say no, I just don't, because you'll lose my respect. I'm pretty pumped for it. I'm a little... Let me, how do I word this? I think it's going to be great. I hope they make it more of a standalone movie, if you will. So 7 was great. It was great to have Star Wars back. It was the first Star Wars movie in like 10 years or something like that. All right, we did get a natural deal with the devil, which is unfortunate because, as you can see there, we got everything. 7 was a great movie, but because it was the first Star Wars in so long, they did all these callbacks. And essentially, the plot line became an exact direct parallel to Episode 4. You've got the Death Star, you got this giant thing, got to go to this planet, oh, this person finds out they're a jet, blah, 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 like, get taken from their home planet, like, very mimicable to the things, some scenes even like all nearly recreated shot for shot. What is this? Leprosy? I don't know what this item is. And I didn't quite dig that. I mean, I love 4, so I didn't mind to see the storyline once again. But some part of me was also like, if we're getting a new Star Wars movie, give me something new. And so I'm a little bit nervous for this one too, because it's starting to look like it might mimic 5 pretty closely. And again, 5 is my favorite Star Wars movie of the OG 6 and the 7th. Rogue One is my favorite Star Wars universe movie of all time, but you know, we can have that debate another time. 5 is my favorite of the original 6, and so it's the best one for sure. So yeah, I love the storyline, but it's looking pretty similar, you know, in terms of like, you get this person who just realized they're a Jedi, they go to a foreign planet to train with a master, and 5 it's Yoda, and this time it's Luke around, Luke's become the master, so again, I'm worried they're gonna play on that kind of similarity. You got the friends now, you got Chewie again, and Poe, and Finn. It looks like they might get into a little bit of trouble, might get springed on a trap, and you got Rey, who at least from the trailers, it's seeming like, you know, maybe the dark side's not such a bad thing, or she's, you know, maybe leaving before her training is complete, and, you know, you got the line of Luke saying this isn't gonna go how you think it's gonna go, and like, it's all so similar to things that Yoda said to Luke, and I'm like, are we gonna have the exact same movie, or are we just gonna have 5 again? Because I don't want that. As much as I love 5, I want new plot devices to be explored. I want new storylines and possibilities. If she turns to the dark side, that would be, I don't think they'll do it. They set up the trailers to make it kind of look like that's the direction she's heading, but I think it's just fancy editing. I don't think it's gonna happen. But how crazy would that be? I mean, they did it with Anakin, obviously, but she's, the name of the movie, The Last Jedi. If she turns to the dark side, that would be nuts. Or she turns, and then, dude, if she turns, then Luke becomes the protagonist, the final one. Oh. You'd have me giving you a lot of money, but they're not going to do that. I already know they're not going to do that. We'll take moldy bread. I still think we can make Boss Rush, so I kind of want to speed up and try to make that while we can. And then when we have a ton of items, that's when we go, all right, start cranking on this what do you call it, equilateral pyramid thing. What is that? There are pieces of body surrounding me. Every time you take damage, you get an orbital? It seems amazing. Are they strong? Are they like a cube of meat? What? They're strong as heck! What's the catch? I assume this is leprosy doing that because it said you're tearing me apart, and as we took, you're tearing me apart, Padme. Speaking of Star Wars, but I feel like that's broken. Every time you take damage, you get a cube of meat, essentially. There must be some adverse effect I didn't see, like we lost speed or something, because that seems way too good. Or like they only last for the floor, perhaps. Like maybe they regen before you hit the next floor or something, but that seems amazing. Orbitals are really good, so leprosy might be like a fantastic item. Hard to say. I think we're probably going to be able to get into this curse room for free, so let's see if we can do that. But yeah, I'm still excited for the movie nonetheless. I think it's going to be good, but I'm just hoping they take some chances. Sometimes I feel like Star Wars is a little bit afraid to take a chance, take a crazy chance and do a crazy dance. Sometimes I'm nervous that they're willing to do that because they know what has sold well for them. And I don't blame them. It's made them plenty of money over the last bajillion years. And so if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But also, as a fan, I would love to see some new stuff. Okay, let's find our item room very quickly. Of course, it's the last juncture we went down. We have so much HP on the floor, I don't know what to do with all of it. This is looking like it's likely going to be, like, I don't even mind taking the damage. I don't even mind picking up Fire Mine because we're just in such a good spot right now that nothing can bring me down. Unless Star Wars Episode 8 is just a rehash of Star Wars Episode 5. That could possibly bring me down, but that's a month and a half away, like I said. So we got plenty of time to speculate. Oh, my phone went dead. What's the score? It is currently 5-1 at the end of the 8th. The Houston Astros are coming to bat in the top of the 9th with the World Series on the line. Well, actually, no. They just have to maybe add some insurance runs. We get Torn Photo in here. We get Guppy's Collar and Contract from Below, which will serve nicely as 2 more reroll targets. Wait, it says middle of the 9th. Oh, never mind. We're going to the bottom of the 9th, my friends, where literally the Dodgers have to score 4 if they want to try and win this game. Can they do it? I don't know. I really haven't paid a lot of attention to baseball season this year because I don't know. I don't really know why. Well, I used to be so into baseball. It was my number one sport for sure, followed closely by football. But as I went to college and got an apartment and we kept the freaking orbitals. This item is broken. As I moved out into my own apartment and was quickly like, yeah, not paying for that whole cable thing, but I appreciate it. I just didn't have the means to watch baseball games anymore. You know, from St. Louis, so big Cardinals fan, but we have a freaking full card. We got to make Boss Rush. I just didn't have the means to watch games anymore because I was like, I can't, like, they don't really show them on any of their channels then, because there's so many games. Occasionally you'll get like not like a Sunday night football type of thing, but you know, like a special game where ESPN will be like, it's the Cardinals and the Dodgers. But other than that, I didn't get to really tune into many games. So with a 162 game season, it's just, plus, you know, being in college and just having so much to deal with, it's a lot of work to try to keep up with the Kardashian. Oh, wait, I lost one. I lost an orbital. Give me it back. So you can lose them somehow. Oh, it blocked a projectile. Oh, so they can only block a certain number of projectiles. That's fine. They're still strong enough to deal a ton of damage, and then you could just, like, if you had IV bag with this, you would have constant orbitals. That's amazing. That's amazing. Okay, 1920. We got enough time. We got time. We got plenty of time to reach this boss fight. Remember, even though we haven't hit the item room yet, okay, finish this room. Finish this room quickly. It's all about finishing this room quickly. There's so much HP out there in this world, you don't have to worry about it. And we're so strong, we're probably going to kill Mom pretty quickly. But, like, in case we get a deal with the devil, I want to pad a little bit extra time in there just to be sure. Okay, 1940. Got it. Close. Got it. Deal with the devil, like I said. Take this one. Take this guy. Get in here. Go in this room. Plenty of time. All right, we'll take Shard of Glass. And we will full card out. Then we'll hit up our item room. And I think at this point, now that I've sped things up pretty considerably and our HP's in a good spot, we're probably fine to start. I already went to the item room. I'm just not an intelligent human being. It's fine. It doesn't really add that much extra time to us. So let's reroll and see what we got here. We got 9 lives. We've turned into Guppy. We got some big ol' we got some big ol' shots. 12 damage when we stand inside of Succubus. And 9 lives. Well, bottom line is we've become Guppy. So we win again, unfortunately. But I will keep rerolling this. I mean, it's not unfortunate that we're winning. I'm pretty happy about that. But I will keep rerolling until we get something nuts. This isn't quite crazy enough for me yet. But yeah, so used to be a huge baseball fan. We got Bob's Brain, be careful. Used to be a huge baseball fan, but it just got kind of difficult to keep up with everything. So football, in the end, just becomes a lot easier. It's only 16 games that you got to catch, plus playoffs. And, you know, really, most people will only follow one team. But even that, like, I watch pretty much every Sunday. First of all, we didn't have cable, but we had like an antenna, so we got channels like 2, 4, and 5 pretty much only. But that's all you need to watch football. Those are the only channels, typically, that football's shown on, and then we would live stream the Sunday night game or the Monday night, whichever one's on ESPN. We would just live stream those. Let's reroll again. What do we got here? Oh, we got freaking billiard tears. Do you hear that clicky clacky? That's billiard tears. That was a mod that we did a long time ago. Oh god, this seems strong. This seems strong as can be. We have Deadeye. Oh, I think I like this. I might stick with this just because I love the billiard shot so much, and it seems to have a really cool synergy. It does. I think at least it has a very cool synergy with Deadeye, where as the shots hit, the other shots that are on the screen also gain in strength. I could be incorrect about that, though. I could be incorrect about that. Let's take that back. But, oh, we have 76 keys. Yeah, I'm going to open this thing as much as I can. All right, one. That's all I needed. Football, even though I watch 3 football games a day, that's only one day of your week you have to devote to football, and you can kind of be doing other things at the same time, whereas a baseball game is like 6 out of 7 days a week for like 7 months straight. It becomes a lot more difficult to keep up with all the games, and so I've just kind of fallen off of baseball, which is unfortunate. I kind of want to get back into it because that used to be what I wanted to do. I used to wanted to be a sports statistician, particularly in baseball. That's why I like baseball more than football, is because stats, this is going to be the nerdiest thing your young boy has ever said, but stats just play such a larger role in baseball, but between you look at like sabermetrics and stuff, and they got all this crazy stuff that they can like statistically prove how many more wins this guy would have gotten over someone similar to him. Like, that's nuts to me that with statistics you can do that. So, but then I went to college, and my college didn't have a sports, business, statistics, whatever you want to call it, program, and, gave up all my dreams. But here I am doing my second dream for 361 subscribers. Solid, but, yeah. Maybe I'll be the one to bring statistics more into football. There's stats in football. There's not as much. It's more like, how many points did you score? Because, like, a single player in baseball doesn't mean as much as a single player in football, if you will. For example, the Patriots this season would be so terrible, and this is probably true for most seasons. They would be so bad without Tom Brady. Let's look at, maybe people hate the Patriots, so I'm not going to just use my team. Look at the Packers. The Packers were pretty dang good with Aaron Rodgers, probably a playoff contender, may have made it to the Super Bowl this year. The second he goes down with the collarbone injury, literally people are now saying, the Astros have won the World Series, just so you know. People are now like, they might not win a game for the rest of the season. It's crazy how one player, and it's typically the quarterback, can completely alter your entire season. It's not exactly like that in baseball. You can have the Cy Young pitcher on your team. You can have the best pitcher. You still got 4 others you have to deal with in a bullpen. You can have the MVP, the Silver Slugger of the Year. You can have Miguel Cabrera on your team, number 3 hitter. Every third time he comes up, he's going to hit a home run. Doesn't matter how you're going to deal with the other players on your team. You got 8 more players to try to get through, and you can't have him take every at bat. That's the thing. I will go back to the Patriots now. A team like the Patriots with little to no run game. People hate sports, by the way, so I apologize if you hate sports. I'm talking about sports, but a team with little to no run game like the New England Patriots now, they might be able to figure it out with Rex Burkhead, but they never give him the ball. So, but a situation like that, Brady's going to throw it every single time. He can have 60 pass attempts in a game, and he can win the game literally himself. There's no rule that says, well, nope, you have to give it to the running back this play. You got to get equal snaps between running back and quarterback. No. That would be the similar in baseball of saying, oh, well, he's our best hitter, so we're just going to have him hit every time. No, it doesn't work like that. It's much more team-based, I guess. To actually win a World Series, as the Astros just did, you have to have a well-rounded team altogether with, you could have a couple loose ends every here and again. You can have some bad players. But for the most part, you got to be pretty set in stone. So what I'm going to do, guys, is after we beat Isaac, which should be pretty shortly, why does it seem like we're suddenly shooting so much less? Am I crazy? I feel like we're suddenly shooting way less tiers. As soon as we beat Isaac, we're going to go to the next floor. I'm going to pick up 6 items. Sorry, 8 items. And then we're going to start D4ing again because this run was fun, but it's not quite as crazy as I think we have the potential of getting to. So, Curse the Unknown, we don't know how much HP we have. Doesn't bother me in the slightest. We will pick up all of the passives that we can. Pick it up. Pick it up. Let's see what this does now. Oh. Okay. It's interesting, but probably not going to stick with it. Pick up this, pick up this, pick up this, pick up this, pick up sticks. Reroll again. We get the conjoined transformation. We have some big old Tech X stuff. Not that crazy. Pretty much just a Tech X run. So we'll be looking to reroll as soon as possible. ASAP. As they sometimes, you know, abbreviate it. I like abbreviations. But yeah. Sorry for... Ooh. Bob transformation? Does this do anything for us? It makes us really strong. But still not that exciting. But yeah. I'll try to get back into baseball maybe. Why do we have... We have $3 bill or something? Because we had homing shots on this room. And we have homing shots on every room? It's a very good run. But it's not crazy enough. What do we got this time? We got Libra. What is this weird bounce? Is our range just... What item is this? It must be that potato looking one. Second row. Second from the right. It's got to be that item that's like water balloon tears. I thought we had water balloon tears, or we did rain boots. This is pretty cool just because we also have Jacob's Ladder. Yeah, this is pretty nuts. This seems very good. Why is our finger pointing at us, by the way? I don't know why the finger's pointing at us, but it's making me uncomfortable. If you could point that somewhere else. God. This run is insane. We have homing tears as well, I'm pretty sure. It's so good. I'm going to get rid of it almost instantaneously. And we're going to get so... Oh, God. Soy milk bone tears. How much... That's a decent amount of damage for soy milk. It's only 1.5. Why is Sissy Longlegs upside down? Sissy, you doing? You all right? Sissy? All right, she's freaking out. She can be fine, though. No worries. Be happy. Let's go in here. We'll reroll one more time on the boss fight. What do we get here? Okay, it's a really bad run, but it's also really powerful, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, let's finish this one up, and I'm going to go celebrate the Astros winning their first ever World Series. Guys, that's kind of a big deal. It's pretty exciting. You got to witness this momentous occasion in history with me right here while I was playing a stupid video game. Oh my god, I have a mustache. I just saw myself in the mirror. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you subscribe to become a citizen of PlaycrastiNation today. And if you know anyone that you think would be a great Playcrastinator, go ahead and send them by because we'd love to have them. But with that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.